How y'all doing today? We're getting ready to start the council meeting.
Yeah, praying and all that, man.
Good evening. We call to order the regular council meeting scheduled for today's date, March the 5th, 2026. Please stand for the convocation and presentation of the flag.
Dear Heavenly Father, God, we come here today to ask you for guidance and for prayers for our city and our community to make sure we make the best decisions for the council and the mayor as a team. And I pray that we work effectively and close together to make the city great and better than what it is and what it was before. God, we ask you to lead this in the direction that you see best fit. In your master's name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Can I have a roll call vote? Do we have a roll call vote?
Councilman Moses Whitaker.
Here.
Councilwoman Tasha Hogan. Councilman Kafara Stokes.
Here.
Council President Pro Tem Jasmine Deloach.
Here.
Council President Glenn Williams.
Here. So we have a phone from that, we have public comments.
Let the record reflect. Just let the record reflect we have a quorum.
Let the record reflect we have a quorum. And you can call the man now.
Up to speak for public comment, do we have a Ms. Vernisha Williams?
You step up to the podium.
Ms. Williams? Please state your name.
Good evening. Can you hear me? Good evening, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
I didn't know I was going to be first. I thought I was going to be able to listen and then.
Can you speak up a little bit, please?
Okay. Can you hear me clearly now?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. My name is Vernicia Williams. I'm a member of the Centerpoint community, literally right down the street, across from Walmart Neighborhood Market. I didn't know that I would be speaking first, but I'm here as a concerned member of the community. I understand, I might have it not perfect, but I understand that we're looking for a chief and working or trying to make a decision on forming a police department for Centerpoint, which I think is a wonderful idea. I do think from what I've seen as a community member, I do feel like the communication coming from our leaders is really important. I am a leader. I am a mother and I am a wife. I do spend my hard-earned money in my city, Centerpoint, and I do vote. So I'm just really concerned because I feel like leadership, and I know leadership is really important. So other than the personal relationships that I have with some of the leaders in our community, um, I'm not really seeing, and I'm not really happy as a community member with what's going on. It feels wrong. I don't see unity. I do know through conversation with other community members that they do share the same opinions. And I'm not just saying it's just the leaders. I'm just trying to emphasize the importance of the unity amongst our leaders and communication, because that kind of sets the bar for the atmosphere in our communities. But as a concerned community member, I am in agreement with us having the city of Center Point forming a police department, however that may be. Um, and as a community member, I'll just make a suggestion. I do know there are things behind um, this part, but funding wise, I don't know all the numbers. But that's what we trust our community leaders that we vote for. We trust you guys to go through those things and come up with a plan and make the best decisions for us. So that is why I'm here today, because I'm really concerned, and I'm not happy. And so since there's not a whole lot of people from the area that I live in here, I'm here to represent them, because I do go back and I talk with them. So thank you for hearing me.
Can I say
Thank you. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
I wanna tell you what's in our public safety account. In the public safety account is $846,123.22. I just wanted to let you know what's in our public safety account.
Thank you.
Any other councilman, Councilman Moses Whitaker, you have anything?
No, I understand it. It makes sense. Just keep it sense so we can all work together to get done. It ain't gonna be that hard to get done at all. Everybody in this room got a voice. Everybody in this room got an excuse for something. But let's take 2 minutes to talk about what you gotta talk about. I'm writing stuff down continuously. Let's get it done.
Thank you.
Can I say one more thing?
Thank you.
so much. Thank you so much.
Can we,
Thank you.
okay. Can you get the next person?
Miss Donna Grego?
Good evening. I'm going to be under 3 minutes. I come for 2 reasons this evening. The first reason is all these residents that know me, and I represent the residents that has known me since 1998, before Center Point became a city. Now, y'all know the date when y'all became a city. Not much things have happened here. Number one, I'm going to bring it right up to you. Crime prevention. It's got to start with sheriff deputies, 3 to 4, contracted by the city of Center Point. Resource officers cannot arrest, they cannot answer alarm calls. I have had an ADT alarm system in my home. I pay $79 every month since 1983. And it takes, in the city of Birmingham, look at this, for 8 years. I had the biggest neighborhood association of Northeast Lake, and that was crime-free for 8 years. It's because with an alarm system, ADT brings, I don't care what company is, I'm not here to sell alarms, but alarm companies by law have got to answer and be at a residence when it goes off right around 4 to 5 minutes. This is not happening in Center Point. And people are paying 70, 80, 90 bucks a month for alarm systems. If the sheriff deputy is up in Mount Olive, he'll take him 40 minutes to get here. This crime free has got to start, because you are wasting my money unless I'm home with that alarm on. I'm not here to play, and other residents aren't either. You need to start addressing the seriousness of spending money for alarm companies, and it takes 40 minutes for a sheriff deputy to come because we don't have 3 or 4 contracted sheriff deputies in Center Point. Resource officers, you got 3 of them here. They cannot answer an alarm call. All they can do is take care of the red light cameras. All they can do is maybe push a vehicle if it needs to be moved from a traffic accident. They really can't do much of anything or sit in the office and watch your red light cameras here or ride around in their vehicles. What good are they? We need safety here. We need to protect homes, crimes, thieves, thefts, and that. Part 2 I have here will be real quick. Selection of the new police chief. Okay. Right now, from the last council meeting, I heard that one person is in the charge for the selection. Okay? We elected you 5 to represent our entire city. One person could make a wrong decision. 5 people involved, the council, can get a better decision. I want to thank you for your time, and you all have a good night. Good night.
Thank you. Let me have the council, remember for you right now. Mr. Councilman Moses Whitaker, you have anything to tell me? Councilman Tasha Hall, Councilman Caparis Oaks.
I'm gonna say something real quick. It's gonna be like less than 30 seconds, but first time I met you, I ain't dancing with you no more. We was at the park. You remember that? This lady here, but you outspoken and we appreciate you. You're a great citizen. I appreciate every comment you say. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, just for that
Councilman.
nice comment, I'm going
Yes,
to give you a
that's a nice-
compliment if it's okay.
Okay.
Okay, here's
Let's
your
go with
compliment.
Council Lady,
Okay,
Councilman Lady Pro Tem.
Hold on, let her give me my whatever compliment she gives.
here's a compliment I'm going to give you. 8 straight years in the city of Birmingham, I have been the crime prevention person of the worst neighborhood, recognized by Richard Arrington for 8 straight years in council. It is crime-free. And I had the biggest neighborhood association out of 99. But we can't even have a sheriff's department. What is wrong?
Thank you again.
Thank you, and
I
that's your
appreciate you.
compliment.
Thank you so
What is the next
much.
person?
Thank you, thank you.
Okay, let's move on. Approve.
Before we do public comment, you want to let the fire department? Yeah.
Okay. Is the fire department here? Can you get up and speak?
Well, good evening, Mayor and Council, citizens. Thank you guys for letting me come up here and give you a quick report from the fire department for February. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. For the month of February, we had 843 responses. 5 of those were structure fires. 509 of those were EMS calls, and of those, 334 were transported. So a couple of big things that went on this month. We received our new fire truck that we purchased. Those trucks are about 24 months in development and production now. So we finally got a truck that we ordered about 3 years ago in. It's out front if you want to look at it. It will be here stationed at our main station here in Center Point. On February 13th, we had a very large fire at the Woodside apartment complex, which is, as we know, a vacant complex. It actually destroyed 12 units in total. There was no injuries, fortunately, but it was a large incident for us. We had crews there throughout the night and the next day as we continue to mitigate that. And then finally, last Thursday in in our area, we had some severe weather that came through. We had a little event that occurred down in Pinson. Was deemed a microburst or straight line wind event that came through, damaged about 20 houses or so. So we had a real good response from surrounding agencies and EMA, Sheriff's Department. So, but it's a good time for us to look back and think about severe weather and how quickly things can change right now this time of year. So EMA wanted me to share, make sure we remind everybody, they have a free notification service app on their website for anybody that like to sign up and make sure it keeps you aware of any alerts, severe weather alerts going on in the area. And then, of course, think about preparing yourself if an event did happen right now. That's all I have. You guys have any questions?
Yeah, tell the whole story. You stopped me. Tell the whole story.
I
Stopped me. I was on my way to pick my fiance up from school at Clay Chalkville, and you stopped me. You tried to lock me up because I was trying to, I don't know what I was going to tell the story.
Well, so I get a phone call last week that a tornado has hit Pinson, and I'm sitting in my office looking outside going, there's no way a tornado, it just rained, right? So I get down there, and sure enough, it was some significant damage. An event had occurred. I'm walking down the street trying to figure out what's going on. This gentleman comes zipping by, running over power lines, weaving in and out of trees, and he stops right beside me and starts talking, and I'm going, can I help you? I think a tornado just hit, you know? He's like, hey, man. Then he recognized him because we were busy trying to figure out what's going on. But later on, I realized it was him, and it was a chaotic time. If you've ever been a part of a scene like that, you're trying to figure out what's going on. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, you did a great job, man. You and your crew, y'all did a great job, and we appreciate you, man. Definitely did that, man. Thank you, man.
Thank you. Y'all have a
Yes,
good
sir.
Very much. I appreciate you so much. Mayor, can you call your department heads up?
Riley, you want to come up?
Riley Tauber, Public Works, sitting in for Mark Self. The past week, we've been cutting right away, working down at the Boy Scouts building. Week before last, we all attended the CURT class at Tuscaloosa for herbicide spraying. We have been working in the media, planting trees, refurbishing the curbs and gutters along the edges of the road, cutting right away, picking up illegal dumps, and maintaining our vehicles.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it. You have
That's it.
anybody else?
Yeah, no, we're good.
Okay, let's move on with this. The approval of the agenda. The floor is open for a motion to approve tonight's agenda.
I make a motion to approve tonight's agenda.
Is there a second?
A second.
All in favor?
Ah,
Aye. Any now? Let them know that the motion passed. Approval of the minute from the previous meeting. The floor is open for a motion to approve the previous minutes meeting.
I make a motion to approve the minutes from previous meetings of January 15th, 2026, the regular meeting and work session, and also February 19th, 2026, the regular meeting and work session.
a second.
There's a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any now? Motion passes.
You didn't say all the
Ma'am?
You didn't say all the opposed.
Okay.
I oppose because I don't agree to some on it, so.
Okay. Any opposed to the meeting, the minutes of the meeting?
Aye.
Let know everything passed, motion's passed. Now we'll move on to meeting, January 5th, meetings, memory session. We got the consent agenda on the floor. If there's a motion open, is open for a motion to adopt the consent agenda.
I make a motion to adopt tonight's consent agenda. This includes resolution number 2026-16, travel advance, and resolution number 2026-17, declaring public purpose for community food bank appropriations.
Is there a second?
What are we talking about?
The community bank, I second.
Is there a second?
I second.
Okay. Have a motion and second.
Come on.
The community food bank.
We have a roll call
The
vote.
food bank.
so that's for discussion, right?
Okay.
Hell is that?
It's on the agenda.
The consent agenda passes.
No, we gotta,
Huh?
we don't have to vote.
On the consent agenda.
No, it's all in favor.
Oh, yeah.
All in favor.
All in favor of the consent agenda passing?
Aye.
I don't know what the hell y'all talking about.
The consent agenda passes.
This the declaring the public purpose for the community food bank to give out food to the residents.
What's the name?
Ah.
That's the consent agenda passes.
Yeah.
We have the presentation.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah.
The next only thing, we have presentation. We have a presentation by the company GMC for our park master plan. We are doing a master plan for our park.
Good evening, council. Good evening, mayor and citizens. Thank you for having me tonight. My name is Patrick Ritchie. I'm a landscape architect with Goodwin Mills Kaywood. The mayor engaged us last year, I guess it was maybe 2 years ago into last year to create a master plan for the community center. And so you can see that here and on the screen, and council members, you have a copy in front of you. What we did here is really just take a look at the property itself and the renovations that you guys have done to the facilities, and look at how we can create a holistic park master plan for future implementation to make this a great community event, a community space. So you can see some of the big moves on here where we are really trying to clean out the field space and make it usable, a little more open for flexible, whether that's youth sports or other open field space, utilizing the elevation change in the back and creating some trail networks throughout that shaded wooded area. Introducing a swimming pool, a community swimming pool, and locating that behind the rec facility itself so that it can share the restroom facilities within that building as changing rooms and whatnot. That does close off the loop road that goes around the building, but we felt that was the safest and best spot to situate it behind the building. And then improving the parking and circulation throughout. So we created a drop-off in front of the office and library space and connected the two parking lots on either side, which would include some improvements to those, including resurfacing, restriping, introducing some tree canopy. And in the other spaces right outside the library, you'll see some playgrounds. Those would be for different age. So you would have your younger and older kids able to play on that, as well as then some nice outdoor gathering spaces, whether that's a reading garden or little amphitheater area. And I would like to reiterate that this plan is not set in stone, and everything that's on here has to be done this way. This plan will evolve as implementation goes on. So we have a second sheet here that shows the phasing for that. Again, this phasing is not necessarily set in stone. We could always start with phase 3 rather than phase 1, but just an idea of the phasing and what may be included in each of those phases. But like I said, as you get to each of those phases, changes may happen. We may realize that something's not feasible that we originally planned for, or funding purposes may allow or disallow for certain components of that phase. And so this is just a general outline of what could happen for this park. And then as we get to each individual area, we can start to actually narrow down what that design will look like. Any questions?
Does any council have anything concerning this plan, or
I do.
any?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you go ahead?
You have something like similar to this where you can show us what it looks like? Other than those, I'm sorry, but I'm a woman, I don't understand this. I mean,
We can absolutely do some character images that would go along with it to start to kind of showcase what some of the different areas might look like. I mean, it's very general right now. We don't know the specifics of it, but we know that the intent with the swimming pool is to have a swimming pool area that you could, maybe have a designated area for the younger kids. Maybe it's even that 0 entry where it kind of just slopes into the deeper area. But then also areas where you could, teach swim lessons. And so you've got laps to be able to swim back and forth. But of course, you would have a pool deck around that to be able to just relax and hang out. Same for the playgrounds. We don't know what exactly the equipment looks like right now, but it would be a variety of towers, slides, swings maybe, that would facilitate for all ages and abilities. The open field space would just be a grass, maybe natural, maybe synthetic open field that would allow for multiple field events, whether it's baseball, softball, soccer, or just a nice area for kids to run around in. But like I said, we would be happy to put together sort of a collection of images that kind of showcases what some of these areas might look like.
When it comes down to it on this level, from what I'm looking at, and I always think about, well, the mayor and the president, the council, we all gonna look over everything, but the mayor, he makes the decisions on this type of stuff. And he know, I want this city to look like, I always talk about making Centerpoint the best small city in the state of Alabama. I continue to say it, I'm gonna say it for the next 3.5 years. Today is our anniversary, I think. Today's the third or fourth, whatever. 4 months. We've been here for 4 months, but I want to see, let the mayor continue to be in his position to make decisions like this. I see it looking good because I've seen other cities, the president, and I've rode around. I'm not from here. I've been here about 7 years now, going on 7 years. But I'm blessed to be amongst a lot of positive people around here. The mayor make decisions, look at this type of stuff. I want to see Centerpoint looking like this. And that's something that we can financially be able to get. And we're looking at a lot of different things with that. So we'll put this in the hands of the mayor, and the council go do whatever we can do to sponsor and whatever's good for the citizens. And it's gonna be positive like this. I like the idea. I'm looking at it on paper. But we just gotta, just go the right route and hopefully have a decision in the next couple of weeks or whatever. We ain't trying to wait till next year, this and that. We wanna go ahead and get it going. I'm for it.
I'm not saying that I'm not for anything, and this is actually in my district. All I'm saying is show the citizens
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely.
what it's gonna look like
Absolutely.
when you build it. They need to have an input on this as well.
Of course.
They need to be able to call whoever they need to call to say, yes, we want this, and no, we don't want this. We did have a study where some people saying they don't want a pool and stuff like that, but if you show them the visual of what it'll look like, then we all could come to a conclusion.
How many does the
Because we
citizen
work
vote?
for the
We want the citizen that vote
We work
to
for
come
the
out and do this.
citizens.
Come on now, let's not
So,
go there.
I'm not saying
Man,
we
let the
don't
mayor
need it.
do
I
this.
think
Let the
we
mayor
need
take
what
care
we
of this.
need.
I'm through with you, man.
I think
Before
we need what we need.
Just to provide some clarity, this is a very basic level of what I've spoken to GMC about, what we hope to accomplish throughout this administration. During this phase, there will be continued public hearings. There will be continued town meetings so that the public does have a chance to put their input in. He just made the money sign. Yes, there is a lot of financing that goes behind a 5-phase, reimagining of our facilities. I think right now that bottom line number for everything may be closer to $9 million. So that's out of our, financial range at this time. That's why he's broken it up into phases, so that while we may not be able to accomplish all of this at once, there are small chunks that we can take to continue to improve that area, which is home to our summer camp, our Little League baseball, our basketball league, our library, our council offices, the bus stops there. So we want to make that space appeasing to all of our residents, especially the residents that live over there. So this is not a complete plan. All the council members will get the opportunity to sit at the table. And if you don't like where the grass is put, you have an opportunity to say, hey, let's move the grass over here. So this is not by any means a completed plan, but we did want to get it in front of you all so that you could, take a look at it and know what we may be proposing down the road. So you all are aware of it.
That's correct.
And if I may say, in terms of the financial component, That number that he mentioned is a very wild guess. I'm not the guy who's going to build it, so I don't know exactly how much it's going to cost. But the mayor has also done a great job of looking at grants and other funding sources as a way to help fund these improvements. Thank you for your time.
I had
Thank
a
you very
question.
much for coming
Excuse
out. We
me,
appreciate
Council
it.
President Williams, I had a quick.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Question. Okay.
Councilman.
Sorry, man.
No worries.
So two questions for you. Well, only one question on the 5 phases. What was rationale behind putting which items will go in which phase?
Some of it had to do with just the construction process. Like you don't want to build and pave these roads and then go do construction in the back. That's potentially going to tear up the roads.
Mhm.
So you want to look at, just what makes sense from an overall construction standpoint. Some of it may have been from the financial component, what is, financially capable now and things that we could potentially get started on sooner rather than later, so that this plan's not just sitting on a shelf and no actions being taken. But again, the phases, they could change. There's nothing that says that phase 1 on that plan today has to be phase 1 today. It could be phase 3 ultimately. But we do want to take consideration for, if all of this is done, we don't want to undo something to make something else happen. We want to think about the construction process throughout.
Okay. And then my last comment for the residents, just for the wild, I guess, projected numbers. So phase 1 right now is projected at $2.9 million. Phase 2 is $1.4 million. Phase 3 is $711,000. Phase 4 is $1.9 million. Phase 5 is $1.8 million. And phase 6 is $900,000. And that's just a projected wild guess, not the final numbers. But just want to get those numbers out there for clarity.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
I got
Council.
another question.
Yes, ma'am.
Mayor, do we have any grants that
They
help
send it to
with that currently,
Not
right now?
Not right now.
Not right
So typically you wouldn't apply for a grant until you've had that plan in place. You don't apply for the grants prior to the project actually starting, because grants are very specific in how you use the money. So if we apply for a grant that says we're going to do phase 1, we can't take the rest of the money and do phase 2. It's specific to what we ask for, and it has to be used in that manner. So if the council is open to approve this down the road, then by that time we will have research to see which grants are available, apply for those grants. And we don't apply for grants without you all signing off on them first.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
I appreciate it very much again.
Mr. Ritchie.
Floor is open for a motion to consider the library roof insurance claim.
I make a motion to
Sir,
discuss the library. I'm sorry, I make a motion for unanimous consent to consider the library insurance claim.
any second?
I second.
I have a motion and a second. The floor is open for the discussion on it.
I believe we received 2, so the library roof has had some leaking because of high winds and storm damage, I believe. And so the city called the insurance company out to see what to be covered. And we got 2 quotes, one from Hinkle Roofing and one I think from Hometown. It's just
Let
two
me,
two quotes, Mayor.
yeah, let me,
Should be one more.
Should be one more, Cardinal.
yeah, anybody see Cardinals in there? Well, is it okay? Can I speak, could I call home to speak to us about your professional thing dealing with the roof?
Oh, yeah. My name is Curtis Freeman. I'm with Hometown Roofing and Restorations. And thanks for having me here. And it's kind of good to be back in my hometown. That's where I grew up. So never been to a council meeting there. So I had the opportunity to go look at the damage on the roof and read over all the insurance paperwork. And I wanted to come and ask you guys if you had any questions for me about what kind of product we were going to put on the roof and any extra added cost if there may be, which is right now what I've tried to do is work the cost completely by the insurance. And the only cost as of right now to Centerpoint would be the deductible.
Hey, Mayor, is somebody here from inspections they can speak to what they possibly recommend?
Actually, no, Mike is out.
Okay.
For this meeting, so, I think, Karen, do you have any input on the roof? Did Michael say anything to you about it?
He did not.
Okay.
I can kind of tell you a little bit about the product that you're going to get, that you're getting quoted. It's the same type of shingle that's on this building here. It's an HDZ, Timberline HDZ, made by GAF. And on commercial, we can enhance the warranty to 40 years. So it's a 40-year, 20-year prorate, not prorated for up to 20 years. So that's the kind of warranty you get on the roof system. So I think that's important that you guys know that. And if anybody else is pitching the roof to you, you need to know what you're getting, what kind of products being put on there, and who's going to stand behind it. And I'm also going to put a 3-year warranty from my company on there also.
What's that, Timberline?
Timberline. Yeah, it's
I used to manage a roofing company for about 10 years. Timberline started 30 years. They started 30, and they're always architect roofing. Always, you don't do 3 shingles anymore.
That's right.
So you
That's
said
right.
how much? I mean, what did you say?
This is a 40-year. So actually, on a residential home, this shingle would be a 50-year. But when you go into the commercial field, it drops down to a 40-year, and then you enhance it. Instead of a 10-year prorated period, it has a 20-year prorated
Those
period.
facts are wrong, man. I mean, you got paperwork on that?
But I called my rep today. My
Okay.
GAF
We can
rep.
get those facts. No. I know this. I mean, but those facts are wrong. I know it for sure. But if we can get paperwork on it, we'll look over it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Can you go over how much it'll be, to do it with you guys with Hometown?
Hello, what did I just say?
I worked it out exactly to the to what the insurance claim was. So number for number, it'll be exactly what the claim was, and the only thing that Centerpoint will be out of pocket is $1,000 deductible. And if
Okay.
there's any damages that are found on the roof or any other repairs, that's where supplemental comes in, and that's also just something that our company works out with the insurance company.
Okay. So the initial, yours was 71,659.91. That's yours.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm just gonna run this by the rest of the residents as well. Hinkle Roofing got $68,775, and we're waiting on one more.
The Cardinal Roofing was $71,659 for Cardinal Roofing. But like the insurance will cover the cost. Yeah. Only thing we gotta pay is the deductible.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we just paying deductible. Yeah. So I would. So even though it's just my one vote, but in my one vote, even though Hinkle is showing the lowest bid, I think it's admirable for Hometown to be here to speak about wanting to do the work. And they've worked for the city before. They've done work for the city on a few of our buildings, and they've done great work from what I hear. So I would feel comfortable with recommending the estimate from Hometown when we're ready to make a motion.
Okay. So you recommend this? You recommend it?
I'm gonna wait on my name to give me to ask for it.
If it's our insurance and we just paying $1,000, I recommend we make a motion to consider Hometown.
And make a motion to consider Hometown.
That's what I just made a motion. to
You gotta
consider.
make a unanimous motion to go ahead and do it right now.
Has to be unanimous consent.
Gotta be unanimous consent to do it right now.
It has to be unanimous consent.
Okay.
Yes.
Ms. Deloach, Councilwoman Deloach,
Yes,
can
sir.
you remake your motion with unanimous consent?
I make a motion with unanimous consent to consider Hometown.
I second.
Have a motion and a second.
Can I have a roll call vote on it?
Councilman Whitaker,
Yes.
Councilwoman Hogan,
Yes.
Councilman Stokes,
Yes.
Council President Pro Tem Deloach,
Yes.
Council President Williams.
Yes. That the number is passed for the motion, so we're gonna build the quote on it.
Thank you, man.
I'll bring you that stuff. Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. The floor is open for a motion to adopt resolution 2026-15, the mental health awareness.
I make a motion to discuss resolution number 2026-15, the mental wellness awareness workshop.
I
Yep.
second.
There's a motion and a second. Floor is open for discussion. Can we start off with, Council Lady Tasha Hogan?
Good evening, everyone. Is it on? Okay. Thank you. We will be having our annual mental health workshop. It will be held the first Saturday in May 2nd, 2026. So we are excited about that. If you've ever attended, the workshop itself provides a lot of resources. We have different individuals who come out to speak and share their expertise. All of them, most of them are licensed or certified. Those speakers that do come out to the event, that are at the workshop speaking and sharing their knowledge, so that we as a community can be aware of how mental health affects us, as especially our communities. There's so much stigma that surrounds mental health awareness. You know, people don't really like to talk about it. Sometimes people just don't have the language to really express, like, I'm depressed, or I feel this way, or I feel anxiety, I have anxiety or PTSD. So this workshop will give people, I do believe, the tools that they can put in their tool belt, language, resources. And it's just a time for the residents and beyond. You don't even have to be a resident to come and attend and glean, learn, network. There will be vendors who will be present. We also will have a nice meal prepared for you to enjoy as well. It's really a nice atmosphere. If you've ever been, it's a really positive, uplifting environment. So that's what this is about. It's for the community.
I wanted to, can you give the citizens, since we had so much pushback on the previous administration, the previous council, doing this, can you give them a rundown of how much it's gonna take to handle everything, and what are the funds used for and how much we're using?
Yes, it has been, the budget has been set for $7,500. The previous council, before we took office, they had already set the budget in place and they allocated a certain amount to cover events like this. So we will be working with $7,500 to do what we need to do and provide this uplifting workshop, enriching workshop to the community. So does that answer your
Do
question?
you have a breakdown of what are you using it for?
Not on me, not on my persons. A breakdown as to exactly, you talking about line by line item?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I don't have that on my persons right now. No, I don't have that right now on me. But
I'm just
7,500.
asking. I'm just asking because the citizens did have a problem with it and they thought it was more than that. So I would like to be more open to the citizens to know how much we're spending for different things as well. So I wanted to make sure the citizens knew how much we were spending.
Yes, that
And what we're
transparency.
spending on. When you guys get done, can you provide that for the citizens as well?
Now, Mayor, as far as providing, because what she's referring to, there was a rumor out that we spent $25,000. The city spent $25,000. That was what the rumor was out there, and residents heard that number, and they were misinformed. If you were a resident and you heard that number, you were misinformed. Okay. Period. It was not $25,000. Period. You can go on the city's website, the budget, the finance budget, all of those things are very clear and available. But that's what happens when we receive information that is not correct and we consume that information that's not correct. And then that information that is incorrect begins to feed and fuel thoughts, okay, that are rooted out of incorrect information. And that's how rumors begin to spread like wildfire. And then it puts the seed out, and then people say, we don't want the mental health event because it costs $25,000. It did not. Okay, so it's $7,500 to cover for the entire event. And we do have people who also will be donating some money, but it's $7,500 coming out of the budget.
Right.
That's it.
And for the most part, it is sponsored. This is a
It's
sponsored
sponsored.
event.
Mhm.
So a majority of that money does not come from the city's account. We ask for vendors, people with a vested interest in mental health to help us out with this. And just like any of our events, we request sponsorship first, and then we have to come to the council to ask for the remaining
Correct.
amount of that funding. So nothing gets pushed through without council notice. Council has a financial report right now, and we will be happy to provide any expenses associated with this particular project.
Yes.
I
And-
just
yeah.
wanted to make this clear because I wanted to make sure the residents know exactly what we were spending and what we were spending it on. And I wanted to clarify that we wasn't spending that much money. That was a big issue and people was bringing that up. So I wanted to make sure the residents know exactly what we got and what we're spending. That's all. Thank you.
Yes. And if you're a sponsor in the building, we want to say thank you. If you're a sponsor watching, thank you for your wonderful donations.
Thank you. Any other?
The bottom line is, we go do everything we can to make. I'm gonna keep saying it, and everybody go get tired and mad at me. I don't care. Get mad. Vote me. Vote against me. Get rid of me. Ain't nobody vote for me anyway. I won unconditionally. I ain't had nobody want to run against me. I don't care like that, man. I do everything I can, and I ain't fake. I do everything I can to make what I said from the beginning, make the citizens of Centerpoint, and it's the best small city. We got a great mayor, we got a great council people, we just learning how, as a new council, learning how to get along together. We got a great sheriff department. We trying to bring a police department. We doing a lot. And I ain't faking. I ain't reading no notes about how we go do this. No, we all make decisions together. We ain't nobody, man, all this stuff we be talking about sometimes. The best thing we doing is go I don't sit up here. I wake up, make my bed up and pray every morning and go from there. This don't mean that much to me. The citizens of Centerpoint mean everything to me. I talk to my neighbors. I want to make this and everything on the agenda, whatever. Just talk to your people. If you don't know what district you're in, honestly, when I got in this, I didn't know what district I was in. I mean, honestly. But I mean, it's crazy, but we need y'all to speak out to us, support what you got up here with your mayor, your president, your pro tem, your council people. A lot of y'all don't even know. I ain't gonna say too much, but I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna be through talking. Moses owned the best grits in Centerpoint. Him and his wife, Rochelle's, and I'm gonna be quiet. Leave that alone. All right. Pay attention. We want to make Centerpoint the best small city in the state of Alabama. And we're gonna leave that alone. All right, I'm through talking. But now, I'll talk to y'all again next meeting.
Let's go. We gotta have a roll call vote for this $7,500 for this mental health thing. Can we have a roll call vote?
Was there a motion on the floor?
I don't know what y'all motion.
We'll make a motion on the floor.
I make a motion for unanimous consent to adopt resolution number 2026-15 mental wellness awareness workshop.
Now second.
Okay. Have a motion.
Heard whatever I did.
Have a roll call vote.
Councilman Whitaker, Councilwoman Hogan,
Yes.
Councilman Stokes,
What we talking about?
The mental health awareness, what you
Oh,
just said.
what you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes, yay.
Council President Pro Tem Jasmine Deloach,
Yeah.
I knew it.
Council President Williams,
Yes. The motion passed. And it passed by majority. Floor is open for a motion to consider ordinance 2026-2, amendments on the ordinance for the bar and taverns.
I make a motion to adopt ordinance number 2026-2, amend zoning ordinance to allow bars, taverns with on-premise alcohol sales.
If there's a
I
second,
second.
we have a motion on the floor is open for discussion.
I made a motion for
For
a
a
vote.
vote.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am. For the motion for a vote, I need a roll call for the vote. For this Tavis, yeah, we had a second.
Councilman William Whitaker, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Councilwoman Hogan,
No.
Councilman Stokes,
Support drinking.
Yes.
Council President Pro Tem Deloach,
Yes.
Council President Williams.
Yes. Let it be known that it's passed, motion passed by majority. Thank you. Is there any? Okay, motion. We going to J-Poll. J-Poll. Motion is open and unanimous consent to consider resolution number 2026-18, award economic development grant for the package store,
So the,
JW Package Store.
point of information, so the grant is not for JW Package Store. The grant is for JW Enterprises, which runs the package store. So it's not for the package store. It's for his LLC, JW Enterprises. So that's an error on the agenda. You will.
What it was not a package store. It was
No, it's not a package. It's JW Enterprises,
JW
LLC.
Enterprise.
Yes,
Okay,
that's correct.
I make a correction on that. That's JW Enterprise.
But I make a motion to discuss resolution number 2026-18, awarding economic development grant to JW Enterprises.
A second.
Have a motion and a second. Floor is open for discussion.
So, I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with JW Package Store located in the old breads factory by by Sherwin-Williams. So that building is about 5,000 some odd square feet. And so when he originally purchased the building, he wanted to do the building in 3 suites. So the first phase was the package store. In the next 2 phases, he kind of bounced ideas around about what he wanted to do. But over going to Sam's Club and Costco, he saw how they have an economical way of making pizza. And so he decided he wanted to do a pizza restaurant in about 800 square feet of that building. So this suite will be in the middle of the entire building. And he he applied for the economic development grant for new business and also capital improvement to help buy some equipment. I think the oven and the range hood for the business, and also to do some exterior repairs as far as like getting a door for the exterior for the building and things of that nature. So it's not a package store. It is his pizza concept.
Okay, well, does this need, the resolution says JW Package Store LLC.
Well, I'm not sure why it is JW Package Store LLC, but it's not. This is and he couldn't be here tonight because he has a PTO. He's PTO president at his daughter's school. So that's why I'm speaking for him. But it's not the package store, and that's on the record. It's not for the package store.
So this needs to be corrected.
It needs to be correct. It needs to be corrected. That's correct.
So when we vote on this tonight, we're voting for, so we need to make a motion to amend it to.
When you make the motion, just say JW.
Enterprises.
That's correct.
Got it.
You need to reset.
My thing is, with this whole thing here, and I can promise you, I'm a business-minded man, I promise you, man, this dude here, he got a lot of good things that he's trying to do. When we talk about building Centerpoint and building a parkway, I've met JW personally, and he's doing a good thing with what he's trying to do. If this don't pass, something wrong. This guy got a lot of good things going on with what he's trying to do with JW Enterprises. I walked through the whole building. I've seen what he's trying to do. Man, if this don't pass, something wrong. Something wrong. He deserved to do what he's trying to do. And it ain't just, I mean, he got a lot of good ideas with working with youth development and some other stuff. And then you got all this other stuff with you get off work, you want to go lay at a lounge and chill for a minute. Man, he got a lot of stuff that he's working with. So, I mean, I'm 100,000% with this guy. So whatever y'all vote for, that's cool, man. But this guy, he's got his mind right with what he's trying to do.
Okay. Council Lady, President Deloach, you have anything to discuss about it? She don't have anything. So,
I just was saying we need
yeah,
to
we gonna change that.
enterprise.
We gonna change that to enterprise.
Yeah, yes, President Williams, yeah, Attorney Hendricks is gonna correct it and email it to us, the correction in the morning.
Yeah.
But it'll be reflected in the record that it's JW Enterprises.
Yes.
And I'm gonna say one more thing about Mr. Williams. He's always supporting our schools, our community events. He's one of those business owners that's really poured back into the city since he's been here for 3.5 years.
I appreciate it. Any more? Make a motion for a roll call vote. Just vote. Do a roll call vote. Okay, let's do it. We're gonna.
That's for a roll call vote.
Okay, we're gonna do a roll call vote for this.
It's a motion to adopt, so make a motion to adopt.
Said you had to make a motion first.
Go ahead.
He said you had to make a motion.
I make a motion
Need a motion.
for unanimous consent to accept resolution number 2026-18 awarding economic development grant to JW Enterprises.
I second.
I have a motion in a second. Do we have a roll call vote?
Councilman Whitaker,
Yes.
Councilwoman Hogan,
Yes.
Councilman Stokes,
Yes.
Council President Pro Tem Deloach,
Yes.
Council President Williams.
Yes. Motion passed unanimously. Floor is open on the motion. Floor is open for a motion to adopt resolution 2026-18 economic development grant for what's it?
Land Styles
Land Style School
of Cosmetology.
of Cosmetology.
It's School of Cosmetology
And barbering, that's correct.
and barbering. It's going to be School of Cosmetology and barbering.
Point of order, so point of information. So I just want to say, so our city clerk who prepares our agenda does a tremendous job, but she's had some life be lifing, as the kids say. So we do apologize for any of the incorrections on the agenda. It's not on purpose, but some circumstances can cause things not to go as smooth as it should. So we do apologize for those inaccuracies. So I make a motion for unanimous consent to consider resolution number 2026-19, awarding economic development grant to Land Style School of Cosmetology and Barbering.
There's a motion and a second. Floor is open for any discussion concerning it.
Yes, I started discussion. So again, Shalandria and her husband Wesley have been again great business owners in the city. They've also poured back into the community, to the schools as business owners. She first started had a cosmetology business in the city, and she said she saw a need from people coming in the shop wanting to rent space, need to be licensed. So she started a cosmetology and barbering school a few suites down from where her current shop is located. And she does continuing education. She does from start to finish. She offers in-house financing. She offers esthetician licensing, a whole bunch of stuff she does up there. And so again, this grant she applied for was for $10,000 for the new business. It will buy salon chairs, the tools that are needed, not tools. What do you call that stuff y'all have? The equipment they need, curling irons, all that stuff to get their hair done, and teach the residents, the students on how to become cosmetologists and barbers. And she's located in the post office shopping center.
Thank you. Councilor Tasha.
No.
Councilman Farrell Stokes. Councilman
mean,
Jasmine Deloach.
I don't, you ain't give me time to say nothing.
Go ahead, Councilman.
Who the college, I mean, what is she asking for? I mean, what?
It's a,
A grant for what? Is that for this cosmetology thing?
Salon already.
Does she have a, I mean, we need, does she,
She has a salon in the city.
Yes, I went, it's a barber and cosmetologist who I personally went up there and got my real hair done.
So
and
what
it
is she
was
trying to do with the
amazing.
money?
so say,
And it
can
was
she,
helping the city
Buy the
since-
tools.
so can she come in and present something to us? I don't know, I don't know what this is.
But
I don't.
So how the grants,
she came to the planning and zoning
So-
thing and talked to you.
so how the grants work? When someone applies for the economic development grant, they come before the economic development committee and they with their application, and then they list what they're going to use the equipment for or the money for. I'm sorry, and then the economic development committee recommends either approval or denial based upon the information that they've given. So the economic development committee recommended approval of the funds based on information that they were given.
And we just did Mayor Scott gave can you tell when we were there and you did the groundbreaking ceremony for the school of cosmetology barber, he don't understand what they do.
I understand that. I don't understand what y'all talking about. I don't have any comment. No comment. Go ahead.
Just real quick, Lan is a Centerpoint resident, her and her husband and her kids. She is also a business owner. She has a salon where she does hair. She came to us with the idea of starting a beauty school here in Centerpoint. So she's taken the initiative. She's funded it. She's gotten the building open. We did a ribbon cutting for her. So this is to help her continue with her school and help, fix up the facade, different things that this grant is allowed to be used for.
And it's discounted prices for the residents and everybody that come there, not just residents, but it's discounted prices for us to get our hair done by students. And it's amazing to me.
Okay, floor is open for a motion to adopt resolution 2026-19.
I make a motion for unanimous consent to adopt resolution number 2026-19.
I say,
Is there a second?
I say,
Okay, can I have a roll call vote?
Councilman Whitaker,
Yes.
Councilwoman Hogan,
Yes.
Councilman Stokes,
Yes.
Council President Pro Tem Deloach,
yes.
Council President Williams.
Yes, motion passed by majority. We will go to the report of the committees. We will have Councilman Moses Whitaker, Economic Development.
Thank you. As the gentleman said earlier before we started our council meeting, I can't remember his name, but he said oftentimes we only hear what's wrong, and we always, just hear about what things that could be better. But I want to try to start something different. I was leaving a local business the other day, and I was riding down the parkway, and I saw Mayor, how they call it, the directors for your department heads? Do you call them directors or department heads? Okay, I want to make sure I get it right. I saw department head Pierce for horticulture. He was in the median picking up trash. He was working, and not saying he's above working, but it says a lot about his character and his leadership for him to be out there with his guys actually doing the work hands on. So I want to publicly give him a thank you for working hard for the citizens of Centerpoint and being that leader that gets out there with his guys and ladies. I'm sorry. The second thing I want to say is former Council President Collins came before the council a few months ago about some squatters on 14th Avenue Northwest. She had an issue with somebody stole her son's four-wheeler, and they recovered it, and she emailed for a follow-up. And just know that just because you don't hear something right away from the city or the mayor's office, that doesn't mean we're not working on it. It's not being worked on. But I'm pleased to announce still running up the chain. Those squatters were evicted. The house is clear. The property is no longer an eyesore to the residents on that street. So thank you to the administration for hearing the problem, and the sheriff's department and the public safety department for taking care of that issue for our residents. There's a new business moving into the OJ Wings. I'm not sure what it is yet, but they should be opening here fairly soon. We're excited to welcome them to the city whenever they do finally decide to get everything up and running. And my last thing, don't this sound good? Don't this sound good? It sounds a whole lot better than it sound for the past 4 or 5 years. So we work diligently to try to address the microphones in the city council meeting tonight. And so there's no more cutting out, there's no more gargling. So the council, we're working, and this is government. We're gonna have, you have 5 plus the mayor, adults up here with all 5 different opinions, ideas, and thoughts. It's a million ways to get the rope up from right here. And we may want to go down the parkway, somebody may want to go down the back way. And it's okay to have disagreements. It's not abnormal to have disagreements. When we go to conferences and meet other councilors and commissioners and mayors, they all have the same problems. So it's not unique. So just bear with us as we work through this. We only got over thousands of days left, 89 meetings left, and we're gonna get there by God's grace. Yeah, thank y'all for coming out tonight.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Councilor Tasha Ho.
Good evening, everyone. Again, nice to have you all here. On behalf of, well, first, if you live in District 3, can I see your hands? District 3, do you know where your districts are? District 3? Northeast side? Okay. Like Reed Road all the way down? Okay. If you live in District 3, hopefully you received the survey that came to your cell phones. It's not spam. It's from me, okay? From the city. There is a survey. You click the link, and it's about 9 questions. I want to know what you feel, what you're thinking, what are some things that you want to see. The feedback has been phenomenal. Some of you who have already filled it out, if you're watching online, District 3, the QR code is posted online, and I plan to have it posted around City Hall for those who live in District 3. I want to hear your voices. The feedback has been really good, and the survey only takes about 3 minutes. If you got 3 minutes, fill it out for me, and I'm going to try to advocate and champion for those things. Now, on behalf of the Finance Committee, we're hosting 2 small events. So more information is forthcoming, but you're invited. The first one is to a community financial hackathon discussion. What we're going to do at that event is we're going to break down the difference between how a household manages their money and how does a city budget work. Okay, knowledge is power. Get an understanding. And I think it's going to be a good time for us to come together as residents. This is for the residents of Centerpoint. You can come and ask us questions. Ask questions like where the city money comes from. How is it allocated for services throughout the city? You can ask questions why city budgeting works differently than my personal budgeting. This is an open space for you to come, and we will have full transparency. That event is in April. It's on a Saturday because I feel like people are off and they can come and attend. The second event is the financial literacy luncheon. It's going to be nice on May 30th. It is a luncheon. Come out and eat. It's going to be here. Both events will be here. You come out and we have someone sponsoring that lunch. We will have someone from America's First Bank. Now that event, the financial literacy event, is basically designed to help residents with budgeting. If you want to start a business, anything that concerns how can I save money? How can I budget better? We're going to have a representative here to provide you with that information, and lunch is on us. Okay. So save those dates. May 30th for the literacy luncheon. And then in April, we're having the hackathons, and the hackathons will happen throughout the year because I want you to know we're transparent about the city funds. And that's all. Have a great night.
Thank you. You finished, Ms. Council?
Oh, yes, I am. Thank you, President.
Thank you. Council, Confederate Stokes, you have anything to say?
He just wrote down May 30th. Every time he talk about lunch, he writing stuff. Boy, that
No,
dude
I'm
there.
writing a whole different.
But anyway,
You have anything?
I got
Councilman.
some. I'm almost done.
Okay, go ahead.
It say time. I've only just a minute, only 60 seconds in it. Force Department then refused it and said it didn't choose it, but it's up to me to use it. I must suffer if I lose it, give an account if I abuse it. It's a little bit more said about that, but at the end it say only 60 seconds in it, but it's up to me to use it. 1 minute. Every day you got a minute to use. You use it, but what are you doing with your time? What are you doing with your time? Read that. I mean, look it up. It say time. Google time. There you go. Write it down. Google time. My thing is, with everything that we're doing with this city, and I'm gonna continue to say it, it's gonna get some of y'all, when y'all see me out, we're like, yeah, there go that dude that's talking about time. There go that dude talking about this and that. We have the greatest thing going on with what we got going on right now in Center Point. We got a good mayor. We got a great great clerk that's going through a lot, as dealing. She's a praying clerk. We got good people that's working up here. We need y'all to support and do what we trying to do, and we go get it done. You go ride down Center Point Parkway, it's gonna be lit up in a couple of years, and we're gonna enjoy bringing businesses here to Center Point and doing other stuff that we need to do together. We ain't talking bad about each other. You got something bad to say about me, don't talk to nobody else. Come to me. Call me. Anybody need a card, I'll give it to you tonight. But my thing is, let's support each other, man. Let's support our mayor. Let's support our president. Let's support our pro tem councils that's up here. Y'all put us in here. Y'all put us in these positions for y'all. We're the spoken voice for you all. And we want to do everything we can to make our cities better. You ain't put me here, honestly, though. Me or Moses, ain't nobody want to run against us. We just won. But we thank y'all. Every day I wake up, I pray and make my bed up. Every day, and I go. If you need, I call Glenn every morning. I call Deloach, I call the mayor, I call the clerk, I call these guys up here. Pray and let's learn to love each other and make this city the best small city in the state of Alabama. And I'm through talking tonight. Okay, I ain't through yet. No, I'm done.
Council Pro Tem Jasmine Deloach.
I just asked, my mic, can y'all hear me? Okay, I just asked Councilwoman Hogan to help me do a survey so I can get feedback from District 1 representatives. District 1 citizens, Lord Jesus, I'm sorry. District 1 citizens. So be looking for that survey to go out as well. I think that is very, okay, thank you. She'll have it for me tonight so I can put it out there to see what District 1 needs more of. I have been going around talking to a lot of people about public safety, and the citizens do want to see a police department, but we have to make sure we have what we need to sustain that police department as well. So until then, I always tell people all my life I had to fight. I even had to fight to get here. But guess what? I made it. And I'm going to continue fighting for the citizens and doing what's right for the citizens to get things done in our community. I am looking forward to getting the community more cleaned up as well. And as far as public safety, we all need to be vigilant of our surroundings. It's starting to get hot. When it get hot, a lot of people come out and they do things. They wander around all day and all night, lock your doors and make sure if you see something, say something. We need more citizens to stand up and tell us what's going on in the community. We can't see everything, but for the things that we can see, we try to fix. I want to make it clear that as far as public safety and all that, no, we don't have the right to contact the public safety director or anybody. We send it through the mayor, and it's up to the mayor to talk to them and get it done. So I want to make that clear as well. As far as even our districts, we can't call the department heads to get something picked up for you or anything. We have to send everything to the mayor, and the mayor completes that. So what I'm saying is, if you see something, say something, public safety, District 1 representatives, I'm District 1 representing district residents, If you need me, please don't hesitate to contact me. My telephone number is 205-527-3587. I do post it on my page continuously to make sure you guys have my contact information. I'm gonna say that again, 205-527-3587. What I can't see, I can't take care of. There's a lot of things that we do see, and we forward it to the mayor. So what I'm saying is, I need you to help me, help you, and help our community get back to where we need to be, and even greater. So that's all I have for today.
I'd like to thank y'all. I don't have anything to say, Mayor.
Real quick, and I want to apologize to my staff. Karen, did you have anything you wanted to report on? Okay. Eddie? Okay. Would you mind standing up for me, just so everybody can see you? Karen's in our inspections department. Eddie's with code enforcement. So these are faces that you may see when you're doing doing business in the city on a regular basis. And I want to thank Michelle for standing in for Tamika, who's out tonight. She's done a great job, so I really appreciate her for taking the time to do that. A few things that we have coming is the Mayor's Prayer Breakfast, which is Friday, March 13th. And that will be at Centerpoint High School. The tickets are $10 if you do want to attend that. I'm sorry. The next council meeting is scheduled for March 10th due to travel with the city council. So we will literally be back here in 5 days to continue to handle the city's business. Anything else? I think that is all, but again, like our pro temp says, if you see something in the city that you need addressed, please feel free to reach out. We're available on Facebook Messenger. We're available on text. We're available through a number of ways, however you prefer to communicate. We will take that concern and we will address it. Monday next week, we do have lined up a special kind of cleanup project within the city. So Monday, we're gonna literally spend the entire day in one district, and we're gonna get it as clean as possible. Tuesday, we'll be in the second district, and so on. And then with District 5, we will circle back around Monday and Tuesday of the week after. So we'll have 2 days literally in District 5 because it is such a large district. So thank you all so much for attending. Good to see you.
Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all.
Yes, ma'am.
What's the word on the house with the big, big back by there? Is it the number when I come back?
Okay, yeah, give me 1 second.
Because I went to a house lately. She got a rod or something. Oh, I know. She said she's not first time. But she said she's been in the hand on some stuff. And it's been out there. And it's good. They picked up. So she comes, she took to what street? Yeah, she talked. Did you tell me that?
Yeah.
That's the house I was in today. You know, when I tell you it was.
Oh, this is the.
City Hall. I remember all right.
Look, there was two of that truck and the other one was.
Oh, okay, that's
That's what I saw your hair. Look that up.
I ain't gonna